everybody. Excuse me, thank you for coming. Since we have such a good crowd already, I think I will go ahead and start. We have just a short program here before we can let you all used to enjoy the ants and other materials here on exhibit. First I'll introduce myself. My name's Laura Huenneke. I am very honored to be serving as director of the Museum of Northern Arizona here for a short time while we are searching nationally for a permanent director. And I am so excited personally about being able to be here for the opening of this exhibit, which has been many months in the making. And I am not going to steal the thunder of the other speakers in our short program here today, but I'll just say that I'm a biologist myself and greatly appreciate the fact that ants are incredibly abundant. They're ubiquitous. You can find them in virtually every environment, terrestrial environment on Earth, and we tend to take them for granted, I think, for that reason. But ants are incredibly important ecologically. They're very diverse. They have so many incredible specializations. We're going to learn about one set of those today. And there's also a lot of things that are not yet understood about ants. And so they're still very active subjects of scientific investigation. So I'm thrilled that you have all shown up here for the opening of this exhibit, which, as I said, has been months in the making. And I am sure that you realize that any exhibit like this is the product of many, many people working hard on the different aspects of the background, the photographs, the graphics, the text, the actual colony that you'll get to see here. So I have just a few names to read, and I am not given time to go on about what each person's contribution was, but please do help me in thanking them for their contributions to this exhibit. Just to read through these names briefly: Chris Kirkendall, Alex Weil, Matt Pridgeon and Tar-Heel Ants, Savannah Jones, Jones Benally, whom you will hear from in a minute, Derek Dewey, whom you will also hear from this afternoon, Isaac's Ant Foundation, which provided very generous support for the cost and content of this exhibit, Charlie Barnard, Isaac Hallen, who was and is the inspiration behind this new exhibit. And this exhibit, The Ant-Lion Empire, is his gift to our community. So please help me thank all of you. As I said, we do have a short program planned for you. We're going to begin with a presentation by Jones Benally on the importance of ants to the Dene people of our neighboring Navajo Nation. We should do it after Mr. Benally speaks. Then we'll have a brief intermission, which is really the opportunity for you to go down the hallway to our auditorium, the Granger Chase Center, where we're going to hear a presentation by Derek Dewey, who's an entomologist at Northern Arizona University, and will be able to share with us some more information about ants and their specializations. First, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce a very special guest we have with us tonight, medicine man, world-renowned Dene dancer Jones Benally. He was born on the Navajo Nation here. He's a world champion dancer and has introduced the rest of us to his family of dancers as well. He's a national treasure. For decades, he's been been a respected elder and an ambassador for Judaic culture, and he has for years been a dear friend both to Isaac, the inspiration of this exhibit, and to MMA. So he's going to give us a few words. Please welcome.
Gather in.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're very happy to be here. And I want some of the things that to carry on with what we live in here in this world. It's most important to know, even ourselves is the same way. Insects, all different kinds. Like here, yellow ants. The red ants ahead of them is about 15 different kind of ants. A long time ago, in the beginning, the Creator, to make us in the beginning, are still with us. When that time, they're making something, and they were shared, they're making something, and they, some of them are very important stuff that they make they touch. They call it Belchita, Hasil Hasel, Zahadolza, and Hasesin, Yekhe, Sada'a, E'a, Nahokos, and Nozan, and Light, and they all work together. That's how we like us, how we raise our mother put on this world. And from there, you be on this world. So we are all creators. Just like the Creator put on this world. Who are they? That's your mother and your father. So, what the Creator is still with us. All these are insects or different kinds. They are the same way. We make no difference. We live in. Even the trees, they grow, and everything's important. These are rare ants. They work different ways. Every one of these ants, not one set. They're not going, another one here, different kind. It doesn't work with that completely. Nothing. But we are different, we can mix marriage. But they don't. They don't, what they learn, that's where they're living. So you can go another country, you find different group, and they're living the same places. Every one of them, they have one mind, and one, and even thousand, they're one. They go see something up there, you go over there, they see, they already know. Then they go straight together, they come back. Some of them, they don't have no eyes, and different groups. No eyes, they just smell them. And you go home, where you smell them, where you want to eat something, and they find you go straight. So they all, one of them, they saw they seen something travel over there, they see something there, and they know, every one of them, they know where it is. They already know, so they go over there. So how they work together, not like us. We got to educate ourselves, we got to come different, we learn different way, educate ourselves. We're away from the traditional way of life. So those never changed. So everything is that how they live and they got the food and how they live on by themselves. Everywhere you go, you can find different kinds. Some of them very small, black. They don't have no eyes. When they see and they smell something, they go, just like you can see, they go online. You know, the red ants, after the rain, when it sweat a little bit, they all come out different kinds. Yellow, black ants, and red ants. So that when that time in the beginning, they making something. So this is some of a funny story. So the coyote, he run over there, they get them something, they take it outside, they make a star. So they take them out, they went in the air. Some of them, they went through, past the ozone. The other one don't, like big balls around the earth. So they run around, they got bigger. They run around, and when that time was earth is small. So when something that happened, a big eruption. So there was little earth, a lot of them around the earth. When they got big eruption, they went in, they got Spain. Before was, these are small ones, they said they didn't have it on the earth. When they run around and then went in the earth, they got Spain. So, as our history, the earth was bull like this. That's how it got survived here. And their mind come back together. So we come back over here to Grand Canyon. We come back up. So when they find out, they come back up again. So they got bigger. And that's how, a lot of history, you tell about, talk about a lot of things that even a year never finished. And a lot of go along with the ceremony. A lot of these are anything, animals, insects, or ants, or snake, or everything, how to communicate, how you work with them. And and that's how we carry on. When you become medicine man, to learn all how you work with them, with the people, if they need help and all that. So also we use the medicine and a lot of things that sometimes a problem got by, how we repair, or either way, because we live in this world. And so you work with everything, every angle, wherever you are. And so even that you don't have to be interrupt them, you know. And I don't want to break it through and take it out, you know. What can you do? It's where they live. Where they are, you can use it to show to the people. So it's good also to learn, to learn a certain way, you know, to communicate to our life. Our life is very important. Even if we went to school, we educate ourselves. In our life never change. These are the same way. It's very important. Everything on this world is very important to learn. So so that's how we share a little bit simple, and a certain way. Sometimes they use it their different way, ceremony, sand painting, and they go along with a lot of animals, insects, ants, and in a different way also. That you have to learn a long time. And when I learned when I was young, I grew up, my grandfather, my uncle, my mother, they were a medicine person. I helped to learn all this, you know. Then later on, when I was 21, and went to school in California to learn how to say yes or no. But otherwise, I won't talk to you people. But I'm glad I did, because we share our culture to the other people. It's most important.
I'd like to also say a few brief words. Growing up along the side of my father and learning all the traditional history, the stories, even how to respect our natural world. That's the most important aspect. I was talking with Charlie Beinar, and seeing Isaac Cowley grow up as a young man, he was such a beautiful, inquisitive individual. Very quiet, very reserved, and oftentimes I remember sitting at a table with him trying to get him to eat his food because he was so busy in his mind. He just wanted to be out playing and exploring, and to see this beautiful legacy that he's carried forth, and to educate and show the world really about what the ant is capable of. In our culture, they teach you to have the utmost respect, not to disturb, not to disrupt. If you harm them, they are very powerful. So much to the point where even like some of the arrowheads that you might see here on display, you'll see a little indentation on, there's the male arrowhead, and that one they would potentially use poisonous insects, maybe like the red ants, scorpion, or different venomous animals or insects, and they would put that onto the arrowhead tip, and if they shot an enemy with that, it would create an infection, and use that to, even if it wasn't a fatal shot, then later on they would you know, potentially pass. So understanding how to work with the natural world, all these elements, and if you do harm or have an impacted relationship with the ants, we have the Wulachiche, the red antway, the black antway, or here the Wulachi Soha, it's kind of referred to as the yellow-red ant in our language. But understanding that if you are out of balance with these elements, then you have a beautiful ceremony to repair that. You have something that restores, and with sand paintings, honoring and acknowledging the sacred colors, the four directions of all the ants. I know my dad said maybe there's 15 ants. I think there's way more than that within this world. I think I was talking with Charlie, something like maybe 50,000 potentially, but there's so many species. And it's like who we are as people, the diversity that we all have. We're just very honored to be here to celebrate the legacy of Isaac Calley and a better understanding of our natural world and how to live more in balance with that. So I want to thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you.
Thank you both. This has been a wonderful reminder of what we have to learn, those of us who maybe in Western cultures have shut ourselves off too much from the other peoples that we share our world with, even the seemingly small and not so visible. So thank you both for sharing that and for helping make this a special way of honoring the gift that Isaac has left us all through inspiring his parents and others to bring this exhibit about. I welcome all of you. Obviously, we're not all going to fit at once in this little space, but I hope that everyone does get the chance to enjoy the exhibit, the graphics, some of the activities. There are activities for a number of ages here, and please enjoy it either before or after Derek's presentation. Again, that's going to be the Branniger Chase Auditorium space, which is to go through this gallery down to the hallway. The restrooms are there. Turn left and you'll find the auditorium where we will all gather. And I think Derek is going to start talking around 2:40, I believe. But thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Thanks again to Jones Benally.
Nice job on the English. So glad you pulled that off. I had my doubts that it was going to work. It was so annoying.
Well, actually, I'm actually very, very used to actually seeing things very small ink. Even if that are smaller than them. So for me, it's actually very easy to see them.
Yeah, I know. I was like, are you sure? I was like,
but he was the thing, actually trying to find them.
He was like, no, I can do this.
Because she was very indoors. I was like, what the heck is she? So I was like,
she is in there too.
I was like, is she in here or what?
Yeah, she was in there.
Yeah, but then, and I actually got every single one, even every single case. It was amazing.
Well, I'm glad you could make it for the opening.
Yes. So I came up every yeah, I know it's all that.
Well, you barely know you guess and go to this thing.
Did you see it?
On your foot. What's your son's name? What's your son's name? Your son's name? Jason.
There's
So, no, that's actually video that Charlie shot. It's the same colony.
Yeah.
The horoscope's set up, but it's a little pixelated. I think they get in there and mess with it.
Yeah.
But, no, that's actually video that she shot. Through cleats, water tower. Yeah, there's a couple of different loops on this. So the queen will pop up in here too. Yeah, she's around here. So there's some pupae there.
Yeah.
And they're cocoons. There's a larvae cocoon. There's the queen right there. There she is. So you can see how much bigger she is than the other ants. And then that black spot right there on her thorax is where her wings were attached. Of course, she removed those after her nuptial flight. And then started digging her burrow. All with the cell phone. Yes, it is Melba. It was Charlie's aunt. Yeah. So this is really cool because the queen is going to feed workers, which I think this is the first video I've ever seen of this from Latinx. And she'll regurgitate a ball, droplets of nectar, and then the workers can come up and take it. There it is, right there.
And is that just like because it's the very beginning? Why that behavior?
I don't know the answer to this. And Gary said they never do that. It feeds the other way.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, but Charlie's like, oh, hold on, I've got video on it.
Yeah.
Very, very unique behavior. So then these guys are just like taking a nap. They just stop. And they'll do that, and then they'll like kick back on again.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great video of the queen. So, yeah, the queen naturally is feeding the worker. Just very unusual behavior.
So, you know about Isaac's Amp Foundation?
That's usually the other way around.
Great. Yes, Isaac, your son, so you're just showing this? Tell me, I didn't have a chance, but you very much love the ants.
It's not the most thrilling action video, but
Yeah, it's amazing.
it's actually really cool. So, and then there, of course, is fleas. There's larvae that are covered with sand. Because the larvae secrete silk. So they need the sand to attach the silk, and then they make it. So then the cocoons bake, and then an ant comes out.
Yeah, I saw them before and just
Right.
yeah, they ripped apart the
Yeah,
shell.
absolutely.
And
Yeah,
then
so
they were grooming it to pull its legs out.
so they have like a coating on it. And so the other ants will actually go in and
So this is turn out. I'm actually from town and I stay here for an extra. I got here at I got here at 10. I mean, I just stumbled upon, but I wanted to stay around for the antics specifically. So, yeah. You guys have a website?
And so they'll cook them, if you will, and
And are you, do you have like, do you have a group of people that get together at some point with I love ants?
with sand.
Sure.
And then that larvae will
gets
end
together
up
and
just
talks?
like one of those.
I'm not. I live in Scottsdale. Yeah, it's relatively close. Reminds me too much of work. Okay.
Do they ever take a break? Is this common?
Yeah. It's called ice.
So they, in
What's your
another
website?
video with the queen, you saw the ants
Okay.
like
Dot
frozen
org.
stop. They were taking a nap.
Isaac's Amp Foundation.
So they'll nap, they'll nap, and then they start again. Now the queens, this is their closing, so they're actually removing the food, and there's an ant in there. Yeah, so they're all over removing the outside, and then they'll pull the ant out. Yeah. And they'll start cleaning that ant. Now some ants actually have naked pupae and they do not make it. And so they stack them and they're like cordwood. And they're like white. And then as they grow, they get darker and darker, and they just wake up. And the interesting thing with this species is they do both. You will see cocoon and naked pupae.
Well, I was overhearing
at times.
your husband, I guess, right?
So they're totally going for that new one right there. And that is that color. Yeah, those are the same ants, right?
She's hitchback, right?
Oh, those are replete. So they're a living larder, so they're a storage vessel. So they feed them nectar until their gaster fills with nectar. And they keep that nectar until times of drought or during the winter, and they will go and they will actually draw nectar out of the repletes and feed organizations. So it's actually their way of storing food. And that is pure sugar. They also will eat, larvae will eat protein. So we feed them fruit flies and crickets. And so depending on what their life cycle is, they'll eat different stuff. And there's repletes right there. And then you can dye the nectar and they'll change color. But yeah, the abdomen, the gaster. So that one's like crystal clear. It could be full of water. The yellow ones have got nectar in them. And so in the wild, they look just like that too. So the two colonies we've helped Gary Alford, we don't dig up ants. We actually collect them after the nuptial flight, because I hate removing a wild animal out of its environment. So what we do is we watch the monsoon rains, and at the right time we go out and collect the ants after they've mated. Because they have a nuptial flight, they mate one time, and then she'll lay all the eggs, all the ants come from her. For the entire colony, for the 20 years she made. Yeah, some 30. So, but anyway, in the wild, you'll actually have a little cave, and those repletes will be still in there, just like they are over there.
How many of these do you have in raising?
Right now, we have 3 honeypot colonies. There's might be 4. We have 2 harvester colonies. And then I collected an ant down in Tucson last year. I'm not sure what species she is, but she's going gangbusters too. And I named her Ethel because she was at a gas station. So we stop at this gas station, and I'm standing there, and this queen ant goes running right in front of me, and drops her wings, and I'm like, it's a man's queen. But see, there's the little dot of nectar that the queen's feeding. See, these guys are sleeping. They're just kind of stuck. Yep, and then they'll wake up and off they go.
I saw one look like a giant, almost like glass ball. You know, it's very round, almost translucent.
So that's a replete.
Okay. Even though it looks like a perfectly circular sphere. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the repletes do?
They are a living larder, so they're food storage.
Oh, okay.
So those gasters are full of nectar. And then And so in times of drought or winter when they can't collect food, they'll actually regurgitate that nectar and feed the pollen. So and it'll change color. You can actually dye their food and the nectar will change color inside. But we've left them alone.